Hey guys, Better Body 90 here, Jason Croxford. I just completed my day 68, week 10 workout, which is legs and back, and then P90X. As I told you a couple updates ago, I've been adding wearing my shoes completely through P90X. When I first started out, the first couple weeks, couple phases, I was doing it with just my socks. I wasn't actually wearing my shoes during the P90X, so it made it a little bit easier doing the ones, you know, like in and outs, and bicycles and all that stuff are easier when, of course, you don't have that much weight on your feet. So I wanted to share that again as a tip. So make sure you can start out when, if you're finding it difficult in P90X, just go ahead and do something like that, and it will reduce some of the strain that you go through until you build up the strength. Then you can move over. My abdominal area kind of sucks, and it's always been like my worst struggle. I've never really truly worked. I ran, I lifted weights, but I just did crunches when I lifted. This is back when I was 18. I'm 24 now. I swam. Really good upper body, really good for your back, you kick and stuff like that, but my abs always just were a weak spot. And so P90X is really the first time I have focus fired on my abs, and right now I love it. I'm feeling strong. They're getting, my abdominal section is so much stronger. They're starting to finally, come out. I can actually see my abs coming through, which kind of leads me into my next topic here is my diet. It's been an up and down battle throughout my entire P90X. First couple weeks it was terrible. I wasn't eating enough. Then, into phase 2, I was doing pretty decent. I was getting my protein, but I bought my protein from Walmart, and if anybody knows anything about protein, I've been studying up on a little bit. Between whey protein, there is a difference between your concentrate and your isolate being the better, and of course Walmart just gives you the concentrate. Yeah, I'll make a video later on about the details of it. I'm learning it myself, and why, how it reacts to your muscle, and why it's muscles, and why it's better to have, your isolate over the concentrate, and all that stuff. So I've been obviously using the concentrate, which is protein. It's alright, but it's more garbage and filler than anything. So my diet's been kind of up and down. I've been supplementing with creatine, which has been great. I think that's really helped me out in my energy and a lot of the resistance training that I do. My numbers have increased drastically from when I first started. I've increased the weights, and I'm going to share those with you coming up here towards the end of my day 90. I'm going to kind of rewrite everything, because obviously when you write your numbers down during your workout, they're a little shaky, so some of my handwriting might not be, obviously something that you could read. So I'm going to go over it again, make a second copy of the workout sheets, and fill it out for you. I'm going to scan those, and I'm going to post them on my blog so you can see my numbers, where I started, where I ended for my day 90. And then when I start over, I'm going to do a round 2, and I'm going to incorporate P90X Plus and see how that goes. I've heard kind of mixed reviews where P90X Plus isn't as much resistance with weight, but it still brings an intensity level. So I'm going to see what happens. I haven't actually really previewed the videos yet, which I really think I should start doing. The other thing I'm going to start doing in round 2, I'm going to start racing, doing road races, running. So I'm actually just waiting right now to get a really nice pair of running shoes, because in my move to Florida last November, I threw my old ones away, which was warranted anyways, because they were old. They were a couple years old, so not good to run in old shoes. So I'm getting some new shoes, either some Adidas or some Nike Shox or something, brand name, something nice, and I'm going to go with that. But that's where I wanted to update you. Round 2 is going to be hardcore on my diet. It's going to focus, I really want to trim body fat the next round. I've been building up muscle, I've been conditioning my body this first round. Definitely see some drastic changes. I've had a lot of comments on my pictures. I see, and the overall thing for me is I feel the difference. I definitely see difference. My arms are getting bigger, I'm stronger, my back is more defined, my calves are ripped. But it's more of the overall feeling that I have. My body is just, from a year ago when I was sitting in front of my computer for 8 hours to 10 hours a day playing World of Warcraft, as opposed to now where I'm working out 6 days a week. I feel good, and it's nice, and you can do the same thing. All you really have to do is just simply stick with it, push play, and you're gonna be, standing where I'm standing. Week 10, I'm almost done. I've got a couple more weeks left. I've got about 22 days left of the 90 days, and then I'll be starting over again. But I'm almost done. I've reached that landmark in my fitness so far, and it's just the beginning of my journey. It's gonna get a lot deeper, and I'm gonna keep pushing, keep going. But I wanted to share that with you. So next round, diet. I'm going to start running, adding a lot more cardio. I'm going to run probably 3, 4, 5 times a week, start doing some races, and I also want to jump in the pool. So I'm going to really, my diet's going to have to get better, because, right now I eat kind of random here and there. I eat decent proteins, I eat clean, I don't eat fast food, I don't eat fats. I skip red meats usually. I don't eat the stuff that's terrible, even though red meats do have a lot of essential vitamins, minerals, and the amino acids that you need. I stick with the normal, like the chicken, the fish, that kind of diet, and protein powders and all that stuff. But I really want to get the top brand stuff, maybe some lean red meats next time around, and obviously stick with the chicken and fish as well, and then go into some whey protein isolates. And one last tip I'm going to leave you with that I've found when I was studying proteins is this is kind of a no-brainer. You know, with anything you want to moderate. So it's not good to overload your body with one specific type of protein, especially all at once. You need to spread it out throughout your day because your body will not absorb all the protein all at once. So if you try to take all of your, your 100 and whatever grams of protein you're trying to get a day, that 1 gram per 1 pound of body weight, if you're trying to compensate and get all of your protein in one meal, you're going to waste it all because your body's not going to be able to process all of it and it's just going to toss it. So spread it throughout the day, get your 20, 30 grams in a meal, something along those lines. And it's best to vary it. Your soy protein, your whey proteins, your milk proteins, your meat proteins. You just get all your proteins from all over the place because your body, they all have their different structures and their different amino acids and the way they work. So I'm studying a little bit more up on this. I'm just kind of, I've been reading some articles and stuff like that, so I'm kind of getting a good amount of knowledge out of it. I'm not, I'm not a nutritionist or anything like that, but I'm going to be studying a lot on this stuff because I'm really interested in how the muscular system of the body works and all that stuff. So I'm going to continue to share that with you. That makes me a better coach if I can tell you how your body works, right? So if you have questions, I will absolutely have solid answers for you. But other than that, though, that's where I wanted to leave you guys. Legs and back and upper X went really well today, and tomorrow is my Kempo X, day 69, so really excited. But thanks a lot for sticking with me so far. I'm almost done round 1, and I'll be starting my round 2 coming up here. So if you have any questions, let me know. I also did a couple videos on how to get on Wowie and sign up for get your workouts logged, where you can buy P90X, how you can get me as your coach, and all that stuff, so I can be there to help you out along the way. This has been Jason Croxford, or Better Body 90. Visit my blog at www.betterbody90.com, and I'll keep that updated with a lot more information as well. So take care, guys, and I'll see you next time.